Hey, what's up, guys? Back from the deck profile here. Now I got Grant with me. Obviously, you love him.
Yes, sir.
I love him
Appreciate
more than you guys do. But go on with it, bro. I really enjoyed this deck. Obviously, Mitsurugi F.
Mitsurugi F with some Regenesis cards in
Ah.
there. So some new cards all around.
Regenesis F.
Alien.deck, no malice. So do not click off the video.
Don't be hating on the best deck in the room.
Also, no Fiendsmith, right? Or is there Fiendsmith?
They haven't played me yet.
No Fiendsmith?
That's all I got to say.
Right? No Fiendsmith?
No Fiendsmith.
Yeah, okay, good, yeah.
Yep, no.
No cash.
This is a straight Mitsurugi Regenesis.
Go
60
ahead.
card pile.
Excellent.
Started off with 3. What do I call this? Habakiri.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
one
not gonna
card.
say the whole names first of all.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. That's the one card plus 19.
Yeah, Habakiri is 1 card combo for the whole deck. It's insane. It is a once per duel. So make
As
sure
it should
people
be.
don't cheat you on that, and then just use it again next turn, because
So
it is a
it's
once per duel.
Dormouse. No, I'm just kidding.
So they will get you on that, but otherwise it's special summons a Mitsurugi from deck, then tributes, so it'll dodge hand traps. The monster will, and then you'll be able to search off of depending on what you've done. For the other rituals, 2 Ame and a Futsu.
I know what that does.
Pretty straightforward. Futsu is the special summon once per chain. Ame is the Omni Negate and the Regeki. And then the new card, 3 of the Aramasa. Aramasa is insane. This card's just a monster add. On summon, again, special, normal, or tribute. So busted, another target that you can dump off of ritual. And then still pretty standard, 2 Saji and 1 Kusanagi. Again, you really don't want to clog up on these names.
This is
You want to
60
keep
cards,
it light.
right?
This is 60 cards still. If I were playing 40 cards, I would honestly even consider cutting this to 1, although it is absolutely critical, so I kind of would still keep it to 2. But that'd be very difficult. So, last card,
Yep.
monster, the Night Sword Serpent. You use this for link plays, use this for extra deck stuff. You still need to play that. And then for the spells, 3 prayers, pretty standard there. Prayers is busted. Quick effect, tribute. Again, be able to search special back. It's like it never happened. And then 3 ritual. I always debate on going 2 and 3 of this card,
I
but
think 3 is in 60.
now you just want to see
Yeah.
it just like all the time if you see it, because there's other cards now that can ritual too. It's not just the ritual card, so that's kind of broken. Another one of those cards is Magatama. This card's absolutely insane. You tribute a reptile and you pop a card on the field, or you can just ritual summon from hand using monsters that meet or exceed the level of the monster. So that includes Nibiru tokens.
Excellent.
Busted. And then the last card, the mirror. Just 1 mirror, because you can shuffle it back in combo, and then regain access to it. So it's pretty easy. And then of course 1 purification. This card's insane. You always need to search this through combo
Yeah, the
unless
card's
they draw
busted.
you, and then it kind of sucks, and it's hard to get. Last 3 for the Mitsurugi things.
Spoken.
The pre-preparation of rites now, because of
Get
mirror.
that card, yeah.
We can play pre-prep because this card lists every single ritual monster that it can summon on the card, which means you can just search any of them. Any of them. Ridiculous.
Yeah. That makes me upset.
It's very, very busted. I've even considered playing 2 of this card.
Yeah. Very, very busted.
It is extremely busted. And then, of course, 2 Extrav, another busted card. You don't go into the extra deck much.
Yeah, I don't think you'd ever. Yeah.
You would only go into the extra deck when you only have pure Mitsurugi. Anything else, normal. I mean, it depends. Technically, you're not locked out of the extra deck if you just don't use code, or if you don't see code, then you won't be locked out of the extra deck. So,
Shout out to Cody. I miss you. I love you.
miss you, Cody. Love you. And then for the Regenesis engine, 2 Regenesis.
Regenesis.
I do want a 3rd one. When I do pick up a 3rd one, I only have 2 right now. I will play 3 because this card's really, really good. It allows you to regenerate. It allows you to just get the stuff, you search it,
We saw it
and
on
then in the
stream,
next
too, at
turn
the
you can
YCS
banish it
Province.
from the grave, and then you can summon it back. This is a really good engine. It's really good. I've loved it so far playing it. 3 code. This is E-Telly from the deck. So that's pretty busted. This is the card that locks you out of the extra deck. So just be aware when you're using
Is it
it.
super rare?
It is a super rare.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Kinda
hard to tell.
Yeah, that's
it
what
is
I
a
was like,
super rare.
huh? Yeah.
Yeah, and then we've got 3 Archfiend.
Yeah.
Shout out Monlat, got me the 2 promo
Shout out to Monlat.
Archfiends.
Love you.
I either need 2 secrets or 1 more ultra, so I gotta figure that out.
Ask Taylor if the Tommy's
This is the primary starter of the deck. If you have another monster that's got 2,500 attack, you reveal that, inherently special it, and then it's going to search any Regenesis card.
Yeah.
So that's how you get rolling with that, and get the Omni Negate.
Fiend.
Yeah, shit, Jesus, it's an Earth Fiend.
Yeah, I know. Fiends.
Fiends and dudes.
And dudes.
Along that, 2 Sage. This is the Omni Negate for the Regenesis engine. It's inherently special. So all the Regenesis monsters inherently special if you have a 2,500 monster on the field, except for Archfiend, which reveals a 2,500 monster to inherently special. That's why this is the starter of the deck, and that's why everything
That's
else
the one
is
that
just
adds back in end phase too, right?
They all add back in the
Oh,
end
they-
phase.
okay,
Every
yeah.
single one, if they're sent to the graveyard on your opponent's turn, will add back to your hand in the end phase, which is just absolutely busted. And then for the other
Regenerate,
Regenesis names, we do play 2 Warrior. This is the Bounce. Again, inherent special.
Bounce is broken.
Tributes itself to bounce any monster. So
Seals.
pretty busted.
Seals,
yeah.
yeah.
Kind of seals. It does
Yeah.
target, I believe. Sadly, it does target,
That's
but
okay, though.
it's still a
good.
bounce, which
Yeah.
is very
Yeah.
very
It's also
solid.
common.
We play 1 dragon. It is a spell trap
Wind Dragon.
pop. It is a
Ruler
wind dragon. And then, of course, we do play 2 of the Lord. Lord is what sets any Regenesis spell or trap. So that's how you set the trap, which is Birth. I can't believe they named another card Birth.
Yeah, which is
insane.
dumb. I think,
But I mean, also that
yeah,
too. I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie.
It's kind of funny, but yeah.
it is.
It also has the same, like the
It does. It's got the balls.
the big balls.
It's got
yeah.
big steel giant
Yeah.
balls.
Trying to
Can I
kiss
get a
'em.
light, brother?
Absolutely.
Absolutely busted. That's what I'm talking about.
We will need it.
And we will need it. But anyway, so Lord he specials by banishing a Regenesis monster, and when he banishes, so on summon, then he will then set the Regenesis spell or trap, which can be Code or Birth. I feel like those are the 2 best options, and those are the only 2 options, unless you're just gonna set Regenesis for some reason. But I don't know.
Could though.
You could. That's
Yeah.
also a viability if you're playing like a Horus. If you're
Yeah.
like trying to get access to a level 8.
Or so.
Busted.
I'm sorry.
But also in the battle phase, he will go. He always gains 2,500 attack in the battle phase, and so that's busted. But then he also gains piercing, so he'll just be 5K with piercing. This is how you can stop Memento too. If you just stick him out there, they don't have a way to clear your board, and so you're protected as long as you just leave him and something else out there. So he can't just repeatedly ram with Creation King. Busted.
Yeah. Broken.
Yeah. So really like the Regenesis cards for the rest of the non-engine.
Yep.
The 3 power spells.
standard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like I mean, just busted all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Hand traps. Yes, we are playing hand traps. 2 Droll, 2 Nibiru. I would be playing 3 Droll and Blue Eyes because it's a starter.
Correct.
But like, I'm not gonna play.
As we've talked about.
Yeah, I'm also not going to play 3 Droll right now with Malice at like absolutely rampant. I will play it 2 because I do want to have it and just see it just in case. And this deck also hard loses to Droll, so I do need it for cross out for a valid target. And so that's just important to always play Droll, or at least have it in your side or close by when
Yeah.
you're going to an event.
Want to kiss it. Twist it and lick it.
Oh.
Bop it, twist it, pull it.
And then kiss it. And then regenerate it.
3 Imperm, very standard. Imperm is really good. First or second. 3 Ash, also pretty standard. Never leave home without it. I tried. I literally couldn't do it.
You used to have to play it because of the Charmies.
And then 3 Swallows. Again, this is
Never leave home
a
without it.
Malice format, yeah. So never leave home without that. Pretty standard there. For the extra deck.
The extra dip.
The extra dip.
Yeah, this is all just toolbox.
It's
cards.
all toolbox cards.
Could be multiple
Typhon.
Typhons, whatever
We
the
do
fuck.
play a Ragnarika package because
Yeah.
all of the Mitsurugi cards are reptiles,
Shout
so
out to
you
my
can
ball.
climb
Yeah.
into the stag very easily. When you play, I play the 2, the 3, and then this can come back. This can come back, and then just hard make the 5. So you actually don't have to just continuously waste your link monsters, which is neat. Interesting thing about the Ragnarika cards.
Yep. IPSP.
Yep, SP, IP, Typhon. Again, straightforward. We do play one of these. We do side the Nadir with the Maximus.
That's interesting.
The reason I side that is just because I want to see if they're playing Droll, and if they're not playing Droll, then we just play that.
Yeah.
Because we're going to punish them.
Yeah, 100%.
But we do play 2 of those. Very important to play 2. Because we're also playing the Extravagance. So, and then 2 King of the Feral Imps. Again, very
Still needs a
standard
foil
Mitsurugi.
print.
It does still need a foil print. OTS 28,
Yeah.
super,
So
most likely.
Berserk Gorilla. It does.
It does.
It
Yeah,
does.
you're not lying.
Yeah.
And then other things that we can send off a Nadir, Garura, and then Entis, the Mineralogic Aggregator.
Yeah.
And then the final 2 spots are the Dynamundo and the Haggard Lizardos. This is just for a draw. They're all reptiles, so you can draw whenever. This is to make sure that Ame is always live and that you always have that threat.
And you could also, if you played or sided Ultimate Slayer too, you could play the.
We do side Ultimate Slayers as well.
The Link 5 that sends fucking Winged Beast. You know what I'm talking about? The Tri Brigade guy that sucks.
Oh, Bucephalus.
Yeah. Because it will send with the Ultimate Slayer bounce a link, and then it will on its own send the Garura draw a card. If you wanted to.
Sure.
But, brother, I love you.
I love you too, bro. Appreciate you.
Always have, always will.
You as well.
And I'll see you guys later. Cheers.
Cheers.